Hey, bud.
What is it this time?
Did you see that we banned TikTok?
Yeah, I saw the news.
Okay. You saw that we only gave them 9 months, right? And if they don't sell, they're banned forever.
Yeah, I read all the articles and they probably won't sell. I mean, it usually takes years for an acquisition of this size anyways, but on top of that, TikTok's legally not allowed to sell their algorithm, so no one's gonna wanna buy the platform without the most important piece.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we started a new war.
No way!
I know, right?
What, you didn't meet the bombing foreign children quota last year?
Okay, dude, what's up with you?
Me? What's up with me?
What do you even mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you guys paying attention to literally anything at all right now? We are all so burnt out and broke that we quite literally can't afford to pay attention to any more crap you want to shovel in our faces.
Well, I thought it was important to let you know.
Let me know? For the past 3 years, there has been a once-in-a-lifetime historical event every Tuesday like clockwork. 2 years ago, the entire continent of Australia was on fire, and I had completely forgotten about it until I had to start writing this script.
Wait, what script?
3 years ago, I used to spend $75 to feed myself for a week. Now I can't drive to the store for 3 days worth of groceries without spending $100. Oh, and speaking of driving, it takes $60 to fill up my non-SUV tank before driving back to my parents' house where I live because the average cost of a one-bed apartment in this country is $1,500. And God forbid I want to buy a house whose prices have doubled or tripled in just the past 2 years.
Well, it's not really us. That's more of a free market thing.
Oh yeah, the free market. Let's talk about that for a second, because that is something you actually do have a tiny bit of control over. How is it every day that simultaneously I hear about how we're headed for the worst recession of all time, yet corporate profits are up 500% year over year, but inflation is running away, yet we're richer than we've ever been, but the wages have stagnated and young people aren't spending enough, and all you geniuses have thought of doing is banning an app.
Well, we have pretty serious evidence that TikTok poses a national security risk.
Well, by all means, tell me what evidence you've collected.
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient? All of you had no problem telling us that aliens were real only 3 years ago, to which not a single American even batted an eyelash. But now you're all scared to tell us about how a big, bad, scary app is selling our data to China. Like Facebook hasn't been doing it for years.
Well, this is the most important issue right now.
It's not even close! We have an inflation crisis, a spending crisis, food insecurity. We're funding a genocidal holy war that the majority of us don't even support. A housing shortage, stagnant wages, drug abuse, homelessness, a corrupt police state, a broken medical system. Nazis are back! Massive corporations colluding and price gouging. And this next election is once again between a literal demented grandfather and another grandfather who is literally a felon. But the worst of all is corrupt American politicians who don't give a f*** about Americans because they're more focused on suckling another 30 grand from Mark Zuckerberg so they can buy a second BMW.
Wow. And all of you feel this way?
Maybe not all of us, but yes, a very large portion.
I honestly didn't know. I'm sorry. Genuinely. I feel like I let you down. Hey, we're gonna spend a couple $1 billion building a train on the moon. Go f*** yourself.